Good evening, everyone. Good evening. Thank you, Master. Good evening, Master. Good evening, brothers and sisters. I'm very happy to explain the first passage of Master's wisdom words. Our holy teacher, Jigong Living Buddha, said, "There is always imperfection in this world, but if you look on the bright side and see the beauty of human kindness, you will always find happiness and joy in our life journey. If you don't find any challenges, you don't feel it's alive. Sometimes, even the word can hurt you too much. But think in different ways. All the bad feelings are caused by yourself. You got hurt when you think it's hurtful. So why don't you think in this way? Maybe he's just in a bad mood, or maybe he's not feeling well, so he could not speak to you nicely. If we can be thoughtful and considerate of others, then we will always find joy and happiness in life. Look at a clear glass filled halfway with water. Some people might say the glass is half full, and some others will say it's half empty. Those who say half full tend to look on the bright side. They are hopeful and good, even bad in bad situations. I think they are more likely to be happy, but people who stay half empty are more negative. It's very difficult for them to feel happy. We all have to face obstacles. However, how we respond to obstacles can make all the difference. So we should see obstacles as opportunities. Expect good things to happen. Take action. Lead to Hello? Can everyone hear me?
Yes, yes, we can hear you now. Earlier
Sorry,
it
I
was not.
connect the internet.
No problem, just continue.
So, um, so we all have to face obstacles. However, how we respond to those obstacles can make all the difference. So we should see obstacles as opportunities, expect good things to happen, and take actions that lead to the good results. And what's more important is that we should be thankful and grateful all the time. When we show our gratitude to people, no matter what we have got in return, we will feel at ease in our heart. We feel satisfied. Tend our heart not to be tense. Always keep our heart in peace. Of course, we all have emotions. Not too happy, not too sad or angry, just peace and calm. Then your life will be easier than others. All the things we need to face are nothing but problems when not according to them. So don't let your emotions control you. Just let your true nature gain in control. If you think it's not easy to keep your heart stay calm, just remember to let go of your delusions, discrimination, or comparing and jealous heart. Stay with the temple, stay with your Tao seniors, and read classics and holy teachers. Attending our Tao classes is good too. I strongly suggest you using the three treasures in your life. I'm sure you will always find your happiness and joy. Okay, that's all for my explanation. If I make any mistakes, I beg God's and Buddha's mercy and forgiveness. And Master, my dear Tao brothers and sisters, please give me comments and suggestions. Thank you very much for your listening. Thank you.
Thank you. 刚讲是 second paragraph from the signing. 郭老
Okay, sorry, Master. Gaurav has some urgent work to do, so I'll explain the message for him. Okay, thank you, Master. Yeah, good evening, Master, and my dear Tao brothers and sisters. I'm very happy to explain the wisdom words today. If you can step into others' shoes, you'll alleviate their burdens and reduce your own worries too. 当你设身处地为人家着想，就可以减轻别人的负担，也减轻自己的烦恼。These words are said by our holy teacher, Jigong Living Buddha. I think holy teacher wants us to empathize with others, feel for them, and learn to put ourselves in other people's shoes. Then we'll be able to alleviate their burdens and reduce our own worries too. I think this is especially true when we introduce Tao to other people. Just imagine this scenario. Your friend doesn't have any idea about Tao, but you want him to receive Tao so as to further cultivate and propagate Tao with us. Then, what will you do? First of all, we need to make ourselves approachable. Put yourself in his shoes so that we can win his trust. He will believe in what we say, right? So what can we do to win people's trust and respect? No doubt, we have to be honest and trustworthy. Be nice and polite, always stay true to our own words. Only when they trust and respect us, then will we be able to make them receive Tao, willingly and happily learning Tao and cultivating Tao with us. Then, after they personally practice Tao, they will have a strong feeling and they will make a tremendous positive change in their life. What naturally follows is that they will want to join us in our efforts to spread Tao to more people. In the end, not only will their burdens be alleviated, but our own worries will also be greatly reduced. True, learning and practicing Tao really benefits everyone. Here, I'd like to highlight a very important point. How can we empathize with other people? In other words, how can we put ourselves in another person's shoes? I think, first of all, we need to be a good listener. I have found many people like to speak, but they don't like to listen. So we must learn to listen with patience when a person wants to discuss a difficult situation with us. Maybe we cannot give very timely or wise advice, but we can be very open-minded, all ears good listeners. And when they finish talking, we can ask them if we can say something. However, when we give our feedback, we must acknowledge their experience. Don't try to make it seem as if our own experience is better, worse, stronger, or deeper. Instead, we should acknowledge their experience for what it is. We should make it clear that we have heard what they said and that we are remaining very open-minded and be very accepting, not judgmental at all. Many people can be a good speaker, but very few people can be a good listener. Of course, as a Tao cultivator, speaking and listening are both very important skills, but I personally think that a good listener attains to higher cultivation levels. Why? Because a good listener commands better concentration, more sincerity, and patience. He makes people feel more relaxed and comfortable to receive Tao and willing to accept Tao. I think it is really a virtue that all of us Tao cultivators should learn. Okay, that's all for my explanation. If I made any mistakes, I beg God's and Buddha's mercy and forgiveness. And Master, my dear Dao brothers and sisters, please give me comments and suggestions. Thank you very much.
Thank you, 石老师, this wonderful sharing. As